The word grace is so amazing. That's why we call it amazing grace. So I want you to think about it like this. How many of you have ever really blown it? Where like you just like, man, I've messed up. Not just little, but big time, right? I mean, I think all of us could raise our hands. And it reminds me of Peter. If you look at Peter's life, he messed up a lot. In fact, right before Jesus died on the cross, Peter was by fire. And how many times did he deny that he knew Jesus? 3 times. So 3 times by the fire, he said, I don't know him. He even threw out some profanity, cursing, and oaths. And so Jesus looked at Peter with love, and then Peter realized, man, I've blown it, right? Peter felt like a failure. But after Jesus rose from the dead, Peter was fishing, and there was someone on the shoreline by a fire. Who was that? It was Jesus. Why was he by a fire? That was the last scene of Peter's rejection. But it was the first scene of Peter's restoration. So the same scene by a fire, Peter rejects him. Now Peter confesses 3 times, I love you, right? And Jesus said, feed my sheep, once for every denial. So what I want to encourage you is this, that you may feel like you've blown it, you may feel like a failure, but God specializes in turning failures into followers. He specializes in turning mess-ups into messengers. Because what would Peter do on the day of Pentecost? This same guy that denied that he knew Jesus proclaimed Jesus, and 3,000 people were added to the church that day. So when you feel like you don't measure up, you don't. But you've been showered with grace.